from Cameron with a K. This is exposing Kick's biggest view botters. Now, I want to say ahead of time, I've got a little bit of a stake in the game for this one. As a streamer, here's the issue with viewbotting, as I see it. Part one, Twitch is a top-down website. So is Kick. Let me show you what that means. Because this is gonna awesome, but this is gonna go to YouTube probably. So let me show you what that means. Let me show you what that means. If I type in just chatting, and then we go to just chatting, a new person will be shown viewers high to low. So whoever's at the top, if you are a new person, you're gonna be exposed immediately to Kai Sinet, Hassan Abi, PapaMutt, Savaza, whatever. Point is, you can immediately see the top dogs, right? For you to get to me, who's a medium to large size streamer, you have to scroll. Like, scroll a lot. Just keep scrolling. I'm in here somewhere. One of these days. I went too far. Am I in the just chatting category? Yes. Oh, there I am. There I am. You have to actually scroll to find me. And I'm a pretty decent sized streamer. I average like 400 to 500 a stream. So I'm a good sized streamer. So if you are view botting, where you're having artificial people in your chat, you're going to be spiked up here. You're going to be like, oh, I view botted. Now I'm averaging 2,000 viewers, and now you're going to be more likely to see me, right? So you're trying to pay to win. So A, you're screwing out the people who are like down here in the 200s, 100s, who are just trying their best to play, like, do it the right way. You're screwing them, and you're screwing advertisers who aren't going to want to work with a platform, who are 10 million %, like, they're not going to give money to a platform that isn't sending their ads to real people. So it is a lose-lose, and it's a lose-lose-lose, because once people know that you're viewbotting, even if you get real followers, they're gonna be like, this is cringe. And you can get banned for this. So Twitch, I only learned recently, has a kind of a bad viewbotting problem. Apparently there's quite a few viewbotters on Twitch. I didn't know that. That's wild to me. Apparently, chat last week told me that, like, Asmongold, when they did the bot purge, lost 25K, and Hassan Abi lost like 10K average viewers. Again, by the way, viewbotting is not the fault of the streamer sometimes. Sometimes a over parasocial or eccentric chatter will pay for bots. Sometimes the organization that, like, let's say I'm signed with Mythic Talent, and then Mythic starts viewbotting me, so their talents look like they're improving because of Mythic, right? So that is why, or there's another option where it has happened to me, where I got 50,000 followers in a day because this one guy tried to get me banned for viewbotting. That is also a thing. A few big orgs that caught viewbotting. Yes, orgs, I think, do it the worst, because they're the ones that want to say, oh, our clients are really big, you should get them in, you can get a sponsorship. Look, they're averaging 10,000 people. When in reality, there's only like 5,000 people currently watching. And orgs do this. I heard sponsors sometimes viewbotted the streams. So that's called embedding. And I don't think Twitch does that anymore. But some sponsors will be like, oh my God, Papa's being sponsored by Gatorade. So on the Gatorade website, if you log into the website, you will be sent to my stream, and that's an automatic bot view, right? That's not really botting. It's like embedding. It's a form of botting. The point is, a lot of these numbers apparently are false. And we've learned through the past weeks that there's a lot of Twitch bots, and we already knew there was a lot of Twitter bots. But everyone understands the universal fact: Kick as a platform is full of bots. Kick, for those who don't know, is an alternative to Twitch, where let's be real, modern Kick, now I'm sure there's exceptions. Modern Kick is, if you have been banned everywhere else, and you are you are a real racist, homophobic, transphobic piece of shit, you are welcome here. That is not the case always, but a lot of it is. And a lot of Kick is able to not run ads. And I know you're thinking, how? Well, Kick is sponsored and backed by something called stake.com, which is an online gambling casino that rakes in billions. If you wonder how Kick can pay their talents, it's because they are sponsored by a predatory gambling website. We're not going to get into the nitty gritty about that right now, but just know, if you think to yourself, like, Kick offered me $6,000 a month to stream on Kick. That is a crazy amount of money. Now, I said no, because I'm not going to bring my community full of trans, queer, persons of color, everything in between over to a website that uses the N-word unironically. But that is the thing they're able to do because Stake, who, yes, owns Kick, is 100% able to back these guys. They're able to send the money in droves to people. They paid like, what, $1 million to XQC or some shit? So
Kick chat is a war crime as a shrug.
Right. That is why I have not moved over there. How are they still running? Because they make a lot of money. A shit ton of money through gambling. And I personally don't want to expose my chat to either the disgusting wasteland that is Kick or to gambling. Like, that's it, right? Most likely going to kick a piece of shit or a huge paycheck. There is a amount of people on Kick that aren't pieces of shit with a huge paycheck. They just want to be able to break out of, they want to be able to break out of the, I can only get 3 average viewer rut, which is fair. It's really, really hard for people to break out of that rut. And they're looking for a new platform to break out of that. And that's completely valid. That's completely fair. They want to build an audience. The issue is people on Kick are scum. Like the chatters on Kick can be really disgusting. And that's a really foul environment to raise your kids. You know what I'm saying? I think Kick's owners funnel money to big streamers, advertise gambling. Yes. That's what happens. Stake.com gives streamers huge money specifically to gamble. Yes.
I don't trust Kick. Yeah. It's not my type for a social community, right?
If you want to build a community, Kick is not the place. If you are a streamer with a community, Kick is a very dangerous place to do that. I don't even think 4chan goes there. I think 4chan, the majority of 4chan who are like VTuber joys, for example, they probably frequent like YouTube and Twitch. I don't think the average 4chaner is going to Kick, believe it or not. I know this is going to sound shocking to some of you who are like, oh my God, 4chan scum. Well, yeah, they can be. Sure, like anyone can be. But I think 4chan it doesn't really congregate, or sorry, I don't think Kick congregates 4chaners. I think they congregate like actual no shit, weird Discord mod incels. They congregate people with disgusting opinions, more so than 4chan, which is, I know. But I think 4chan unironically like wouldn't fuck with Kick. 4chan likes creating chaos. They don't go where it's already chaos. Yeah, I don't think 4chan would waste their time with Jack Doherty. Do you know what I mean? What is 4chan? Am I only here now? 4chan is an online, think of a message board system. It's anonymous, so a lot of people feel comfortable saying some heinous shit on there, and they have been responsible for some whack shit. But I don't know. At least 4chan, I'll make the point here. I'll argue 4chan's probably more entertaining than Jack Doherty, the guy on the right there. I'll say it easy. I would rather spend an afternoon browsing 4chan than watching a Jack Doherty stream. Like, it's a low bar, sure, but like, are you kidding me? 4chan is based on Japanese web forum like 2chan. Got it. All right, so let's watch this. TLDR. This is probably gonna be a rough ride because remember, Kick doesn't care about botting. They don't have advertisers, but 300. There's no way these are real numbers.
Kick is the greatest streaming platform in the world.
Hey, my bad. Everything said was a lie. My bad. 4chan got amazing events like Capture the Flag with Shia LaBeouf.
It's something someone absolutely delusional would say. There's no doubt that Kick has a lot of problems with their platform. I mean, it's literally the whole.
Twitch is a loss leader because it's really advertising for Amazon's streaming service. Guess who rents out that service?
Amazon.
Kick.
Yes. Twitch will always break even because Twitch does not exist to make money. They exist to break even and show the rest of the world how great AWS, Amazon's like private servers are. That is why Twitch exists. All Twitch can do is try to break even.
of the degenerates. Every month there's a new issue with Kick. I legit made a video about Kick back in late November last year. And ever since then, there has been so much that has happened. You had a streamer tell a teacher to shut the F up in a college classroom.
Y'all, public nuisance streaming is the fucking pits, man. It's the pits. Public nuisance streaming is the pits. If you do this because you want attention, do anything else, bro. You're high max. You're not contributing to society.
Bro, can you shut the fuck up?
Oh, not funny. It's cringe. Everyone in that classroom just probably cringed. This is like, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we do? You're paying for the class, my man. All right, sorry. We gotta get through this. Oh my god.
Bro, who the fuck is you, bro?
Bro, who the fuck is you is so real, dude. Like, what are we talking about? Dude, I love people who are, thank you for the 4 years, Coffee. Thank you for 4 years, 48 months. There you, Coffee. I'm gonna punch you. Thank you, Coffee. Thank you. Like, dude, I love this guy. Whoever this guy is, my goat. Hi, Phil, how are you? I am.
Who? What? What?
Oh, this guy's a man of my own heart, dude. Imagine you're working 9 to 5 and you're trying to get a little bit of college education, trying to help out your family a little bit, or maybe you're just your life, right? Trying to get your life right. You're tired of your job and you want to get a new job, and you are here, you're paying out of your pocket, or worse yet, a loan. And then this dude in the back's like, show the fuck up.
Thanks for the sub.
You can get folded in half. Still think I get some of a sloppy thank you.
What? You better get your big ass on, boy. You a bitch. I'm gonna shoot your bitch ass. I'm gonna shoot your bitch ass.
So you got expelled for clout? Is that the prank? Is that the funny prank? You got expelled from your college you're paying for clout? Is that the funny hee-haw prank?
Get your fat ass on. You a bitch.
You had a streamer diss El Chapo.
El Chapo, nigga, I'm El Chapo King. I will cut El Chapo's knuckle.
For those who don't know why that's insane. For those. Okay. So I won't go into the details, but let's just say El Chapo is a huge deal in I'm trying to word my words carefully here. He's a very important businessman that people have a big respect for. And if you were to shit on this guy, he's very influential. You would be removed from this earth very quickly. So this guy saying this live is, yeah.
The whole cartel suck my dick, and I'm going to Mexico next week.
And you also had
good luck, man.
Numerous apex predators and weirdos get exposed on the website. I mean, there's a whole video on this one streamer named Riot LOL, and that man was basically a supervillain.
Oh my god, my just like out. What the hell?
Yo, like, I mean, like, why are they not more out is real.
I'm telling you, as if we needed proof as to why Kick is the worst thing. Did you guys remember when I said they offered me $6 grand and I didn't want to take you guys there? Yeah. There is very little amount of money they can offer me that would make me go to Kick. Like, I'm just saying, gang, I'll gladly stay on this platform and man, I don't get near literal PDF files.
I mean, like, what time is it? You know, it's already demon hours. Kid. Wait, listen, how old are you? I'm 19.
Oh, I'm 16.
You said 18?
Yep. Strong start. Hey, as you know what?
That guy never came back from Mexico.
Is that true?
Thanks for the sub.
Thank you. I'm just saying, chat, as if you guys needed proof why this website sucks. It's the worst of the worst stream on Kick. Full stop.
Yeah.
That man is crazy. That man literally needs to be locked up, if I'm being real. Now, what does all this tell you? Kick still has an obvious clout chasing problem.
Really?
And it's no different than it was ever since that first video. But in today's video, I don't necessarily want to focus on the degeneracy of Kick.
Thank you, because I don't know if my brain can handle it.
Because there's already so many videos out there.
I don't know if
people talking about Kick's degeneracy. And
yeah, basically, Kick, the TLDR is the super TLDR. Kick streamers will do anything for clout. When I always say clout rots the brain, if you are a streamer on Kick, odds are your brain is mush. It is all you care about is clout and the next way to get more clout. It is genuinely just a gross website, man. I don't have any real respect for anyone who streams there. Even if you're like co-streaming there, I'm still like, if you say you're a Kick streamer, I'm like, right? Like, I'm just like, okay, you are, huh? Interesting. I've never seen more retro hives kind of villainy. Dude.
I feel like I would just be regurgitating their information.
Yeah, because say VTubers are much your brain too. Right, but I don't think most VTubers, well, some do, yes. That's, okay, clout chasing is universal, right? If there's clout to be had, the chasing will be done, right? But I would argue it's probably the worst on kick.com. Thank you for the follow. Yeah. It's probably its apex of degeneracy on Kick.
That's really not what this video is about. What I want to talk about specifically in this video is Kick's botting problem. Because like I said, people will do anything for clout on that website, even go to the extent of faking their viewership. Now, how does someone exactly fake viewership on Kick?
I don't know. We Googled it last time. We looked up how much bots cost, and it's expensive, man. I don't know. It's expensive. Yeah, if you get banned from other platforms, you okay. Yes.
Well, it's pretty simple. Basically, what someone does is they'll buy something called a Viewbot, and what that does, it basically loads up your stream with tons of bot viewers. And these bots don't type or anything. They're basically just there as a number. And people.
That's what we said last time, though, is like you can tell that shit, man. Like, let me show you. Let's show you an example. Oh, we're already here. Let me go to who's an example? Here, Ray. Ray's got 2,200 viewers. And then look at his chat. It's gonna be it's cooking. Thanks for the follow. How you doing? It's cooking. Bro's sitting there hanging out, but he has a 2,000 viewer chat. So like, if you don't have that, if you have 13,000 viewers and just like if I have 13K viewers and then Robotic is the only one typing, are we serious right now? I don't know my body for that video. Yeah, okay, got it.
So that
keep in mind, all big chats are chaotic. This is true. So good point. Not every chat is chaotic. This is true. But I am saying eventually, if you are a cozy ASMR streamer and you're averaging 10,000 viewers and nobody is talking, that's weird, right? Let's play
the Kick algorithm. So eventually those fake viewers will turn into real viewers because more real people will see their streams.
Correct. Hide is a high.
I can't lie. It's a pretty smart strategy if you're an up and coming streamer on the platform. Yes. The strat makes sense, you know? There's nothing wrong with a little bit of faking it till you make it, right? Wrong.
Now, here is, now he's actually weirdly right. There is nothing wrong with that. On Kick. Let me explain. If everybody is viewbotting, if everyone is viewbotting, like everyone, and it's quote unquote wrong, but there's no punishment and everybody's doing it, is it really wrong? No. If you are a Kick streamer, you might as well viewbot. Might as well. You're not going to get punished. You're not going to get banned. If anything, you're going to get rewarded. Screw it. Get some bots there. Who gives a shit? They don't take advertisers. Yeah, it's literally pay to win streaming. It is. You're not going to have a community. Would you get this model? Oh, we got it early this year.
Wow.
Thank you for the goddamn fun games! Thank you. Thank you, Monster Cannon, my bossy. Okay. Cannon, thank you. It's like cheating in an online game. Everyone's doing this without representation. Yeah, if everyone's cheating in Siege, like Rainbow Six Siege, and you're not cheating, but no one's being banned.
Thanks for the follow.
You might as well. Typically follow. I'd be absolutely beautiful, depressed because then I wouldn't be having a community. Yes, if you stream on Kick and if you viewbot in general, you're not gonna have a community because your community is robots. Your community is your paycheck, right? Like, I don't know about you, gang. I would rather have 10 average viewers and 3 human chatters than 10,000 and 3 human chatters. Just saying. Like, there's something weird about 10K and you just being like, I'm a paid bot. You are. I am paying straight goat. True.
Because there is a huge downside to viewbotting, and that downside is that it's ruining the game for the streamers out there who are legitimately trying to build a community.
Hey, that's what I said.
Organically.
That's what I said.
It's also ruining the credibility of the website as well.
Okay, well, I don't think that. Okay, I don't listen. I don't think this is what didn't kick, but okay. The what now?
Now, how can you exactly tell if a streamer's viewers are botted? Well, it's pretty simple. Number 1, slow-moving chat with extremely high views.
Dude, I feel validated. You guys are such bots. I hate you guys. I feel validated. So far, I've nailed like all these talking points, dude. I feel like I'm a wizened man. Yes, this is what I was just saying. I'm valid.
The stream has apparently tens of thousands of people in it, but when you look at the chat, there's only like 5 people typing.
Yeah.
They're obviously viewbotting. Like, let's be real here. You're telling me out of tens of thousands of people, only 5 people are sitting there typing at their keyboard?
Yeah.
Exactly. Number 2, inconsistent engagement on different platforms.
What does this mean?
Streaming is very personal,
right?
You know, it's a one-on-one connection with you and whoever is watching your stream.
Can you look up Rectful calling up Masan for viewbotting? I don't know who either of those people are.
Since streaming is so personal, people are more inclined to follow you on different platforms because they tend to feel like they really know you. That's why streamers have some of the best engagement on every platform that they're on.
I'm gonna let him finish this point. Hold on.
Because their viewers are so loyal because they feel like they have a personal connection to that streamer. So if somebody has
Correct me
tens
if I'm wrong.
Okay.
I've heard collabs and all seems friendly and fellow streamers or tubers friendship and yapping seem casual, but it's a business and it's not as close, etc. As it looks like it's a business, there are competition on some levels.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I've heard collabs and all seem friendly, and fellow streamers or VTubers of friendship yapping and seem casual, but it's a business, and it's close, etc. As a business, there are competition. It depends. There are some people who are it's just business, right? But we've already seen that. And
Thanks
when you
for the
thank you the follow, free
follow.
pad. When you get to that's also correct, thank you follow. When you get to my level, which is again 500, 400 average viewers, it's high. I collab with big streamers,
Thanks
but
for the follow.
it's never anything that like I know people who are like the business. Like I'm all business boy, and if that is your, I'm trying to be polite with this. If you want to treat streaming as 100% business, there's no pleasure. You are simply, all of your collaborations are very business oriented. That's fine. But at my level, everybody knows what you're about. Like when you get to a certain point, you've done enough collaborating. You kind of get the idea, like, you know what everyone is about. Like, I know the people who only stream for the business, and I don't really stream with them. Does that make sense? The people that I hang out with, I want the interactions to be more authentic. I want them to be people that I genuinely care about, and I want them to be people I hang out with a lot. So in my case, a good example, Froggy is as she is off stream. We hang out constantly. Every weekend we're hanging out in Discord call. We are friends. She is coming to visit me. We are friends. We're going on trips together. We are buddies, right? We are the best of pals. Froggy's a good example. She and I collab because we're buds, but we both know people in this space who do not want to be friends with us, who only want to collab for the business side, which again, that's fine. Not for me. Not really my cup of tea. That's why I don't want, there are certain people who I won't collab with because I just don't really want to be, not used, but I like there to be a connection. I like there to be authenticity. Does that make sense? Because at the end of the day, a bit of a rant, streamers exist to entertain you guys. We do not exist for ourselves. Well, I want to believe this, right? But we exist to make you guys have a good time, to take you out of the day-to-day, to help you, to make you laugh, to make you think. Like in this case, we're thinking about this stuff. So if I'm trying to, I am demisexual when it comes to collabs, yes. Where like, if I'm going to entertain you guys, I think it'd be way more interesting to entertain you guys with people that I enjoy and we have a good camaraderie than somebody who's just here for business. There's a lot of money in streaming. Yeah, there are a lot of money is a very important thing for streaming. You can feel the natural vibes. Right, you can. There's a lot of money in streaming, and especially the higher echelon. And you as the viewer, again, this is why I always tell you guys, never hold anyone to a pedestal. You don't know what their end game is. You don't know what their objectives are. You don't know what they're like, right? So you just don't idolize anybody, but also like, there is a lot of money in the higher echelon of this VTubing stuff, and it can get kind of gross. I do acknowledge that. I've seen it. It can get kind of yucky. I personally distance myself from that shit because fucking cringe. I know, I'm very based, but like, I don't know, man. It's also taking away with the polls. Should be 2 to 3K, only 100. Maybe. Anyways, time starts our bitch. I gotta go. Of course, have a good day. Capitalism sexy. Okay, all right. Pay. Hey, the paid chatter checks in the mail. Go ahead and take that. I don't want to be impolite or anything, but do you get paid to come as Zen and Co? No. So whenever I do my ghost hunts, for example, or my little adventures,
Thanks for the follow.
I make sure they don't pay me because I just want to take my friends on a happy, funny time. And that's it. Like, I want to take my friends on adventures, no strings attached. I don't want there to be anyone paying me money because they feel obligated they have to show up, or I have never taken a payment for a ghost hunt. Because I love ghost hunting, man. I want them to, it's the love of the game. It's the love of the game. Zen literally had to throw money at me. She threw a sizable chunk of cash at me because she's like, hey, thanks for all the trips. I thought you're sponsored for the Michi one. Nope. I told her to fuck off. Michi tried to pay me and I told her no. So yeah. But I like you and Froggy have sibling love. We do. Yes. Sorry, back to this. Hi, Zoggy.
Viewers in their stream, but for some reason on other platforms, their engagement is absolutely terrible. They're most likely botting their viewership. And number 3,
let's talk about that real quick. This one I don't agree with. Hold on. Go back. I don't agree with this one. What he's saying is if you've got a large following on one platform, it would transfer. Who's the creator? This is Cameron with a K, and I will subscribe to them. He's saying that if you have a big, people lurk. Well, also, like, a good example, my TikTok is disproportionately large. I had a couple of videos blow up. I have 175 odd thousand people there. That hasn't really translated into Twitch that well. And then on the other end of the spectrum, my Twitter is 20K, but my Twitch followers are like 55K. So like, I don't know if I agree with this one, because I would say I have a good engagement on all those platforms. They just don't really cross over. I don't know. I'd have to see an example. That one I don't know if I agree with.
And number 3, random spikes in viewership. Now, let's say you're just chilling watching a stream, right? You tune in. It's maybe like an hour or two into the stream. During that time,
I think some people just stick with certain platforms. I agree. I mean, if you have 10,000 viewers on one and maybe a few hundred on the other. Yeah, and 50K on YouTube is 50K on Twitch. I don't know. This one's a tough one. I love watching for the reason you're saying. If the end goal is fine, but it's more genuine and having fun. I just like having a good time, bro. Still following the tens of thousands. It'd be sus if you had like only 1,000 on Twitter and millions elsewhere. Okay, I see what you're saying. If that's the case, then yes, I agree.
That person might have been at like 5,000 live viewers. Then out of nowhere, within the span of like 10 seconds, that person jumps from 5K to 100K.
Oh, no, that's botting. I mean, duh. Like, it's one thing when you start stream and you go from like 0 to 50 and then 0 to 100 or whatever, or like 50 to 100. Like your people are coming in. Like the first hour of stream is when you're getting your numbers in. There's no way you're going to get 100K or whatever randomly in the middle of stream. That's not going to happen. Yeah, there's no way in 10 minutes, 95 people, like if you're 3 hours deep into a stream and then you just get a 100K boost. No, you didn't. The majority of your audience is going to roll up in the first hour and a half, 2 hours. You know what I mean? And they're going to roll up slowly. They're not going to just burst in. They got out of school and boot up Kick. Hell yeah. What about raids? Not counting. This is not raids. Raids don't count for this conversation. He's just saying in general, they just pop out of nowhere. Like if I'm not getting, like, let's say right now I'm doing like what 513, and then you guys blink and now I'm at 1,500 viewers, like just like that. Even though we're what, like 4 hours into the stream, that wouldn't make any goddamn sense, right? Because we've been live for so long and we didn't get any raids. That would imply I'm viewbotting.
With no raid at all, no shout out or anything, just out of nowhere, that person is most likely botting viewership.
Agreed.
Because
Agreed.
where did this random influx of viewers just come from?
Agreed.
Out of the freaking sky? Now, those are just a few signs of somebody view botting. But to really help you guys understand the difference of real viewership and fake viewership on Kick, I'm going to show you guys some real streamers and some fake streamers.
Okay, I like that.
Real streamer number
90% of raiders leave instantly. Yes. Especially if the raid you're receiving is not part of the demographic. What that means is, if I got raided by Cotton, better yet, Vexoria. No, Vex and I are friends, like 2 close of friends. Not sorry, Cotton and I. I need somebody like more. I need someone I don't talk to. If I got raided by Henya, right? Henya and I have never interacted. We've never chatted. And I am a furry dog on the internet, and she's a cute anime girl on the internet. I'm going to lose 95% of the raiders. Because we don't have anything in common. Her and I have never hung out. We don't have that connection, and we are different demographics, right? But yeah.
Number 1, Your Rage. Now, if you don't know who Your Rage is, he is a Kick streamer who used to stream on Twitch, and he averages about 15K average viewers on
God damn, good for you, Your Rage.
Kick with a peak viewership of 29K. And if you look at his chat is pretty
dude, his chat's going crazy.
On his Twitter, he has about 700,000 followers.
Oh, okay, yep.
With some pretty good engagement on each tweet.
12K, 15K, yeah, okay.
His Instagram also has about 700K followers.
Damn!
His main YouTube has 1.6 million subscribers. His Twitch has 1.5 million followers.
He's legit. Like, everything is consistent across. I agree with this take. It's all consistent. I'm watching it at Henya. Most probably, I would love to hang out with Henya, if only because me and Froggy and Henya in the same room would drive Henya insane.
And his Kick has 238,000 followers. And like I said, when you look at his streams, his chat is moving pretty well for the amount of people he has.
15K? This is perfect, yeah.
In there. People are typing, people are active.
Did they rate each other? Yes, I know, right,
that this man is on. The conversion rate makes sense because his viewers engage on anything he does on each and every platform. He uploads on YouTube, he gets a good amount of views. He posts a pic on IG, he gets a good amount of likes and comments. He posts a tweet and people are engaging with the tweet. He streams.
It all looks natural. Like it's just, dude, it's like, I'm telling you, it's like if you saw a body double, like someone who took the, like, you know, like a ghoul that took the skin of someone else, and you're like, something's wrong. Like that's the feeling I get whenever I look at a botter. I'm like, something's wrong here. I feel like the one guy from Dexter that's like, like looking out, you know what I mean? That would be.
People are in the streams. There's a consistency to his engagement.
Your rage is at 2K, guys, so those numbers are legit.
Definitely legit.
Fair.
Real streamer number 2, Bruce Drop Him Off.
I don't know these people.
Now, if you
thank
don't
you
know
for CC. I got you.
Streamer who used to stream on Twitch, and on his Kick, he averages about 5,000 viewers per stream, with a peak viewership of 40,000 in the last.
By the way, these are massive streamers. For those who need a little bit of context for how big that is, like I average 400 to 500, and I'm in the top like 0.1% of streamers. It is. Anybody that is above 1,000 is in like the 0.001%. Like it is. I'm gonna check. What's the stream webpage? Stream tracker. I think that yes, Twitch tracker. Because PapaMutt. I am the 4,200th biggest streamer on Twitch. Now, while some of you are like, that's not that impressive. 4,000 out of like millions of people on Twitch. So that gives you some context. Like, to give you even more context for that, Twitch tracker. To give you a better idea of like where, let's look at Zentrea. Actually, better yet, Iron Mouse. Iron Mouse is the biggest, well, Zen and Iron Mouse have a pretty big, they both have a very similar size. Zentrea, she is the 202nd biggest streamer on Twitch. So I hope that gives you an idea of kind of like how big of a number 5,000 people is. Okay, like that is a lot. That is a lot of people. It's very towards the top. Yes, again, it's very exponential towards the top because so many people it's very top heavy. Twitch gets the top viewers will always get the most attention.
Last 30 days, but that 40,000 was most likely botted by a random individual watching the stream, not Bruce himself. I don't believe so, because if you look at all of his other streams within the past month,
he got botted. Yeah, that you can see the chart there at the top. He 100% got botted. That happened to me that one time.
Only that one stream had 40,000.
I must top 68. God damn.
There's no significance to the stream. It was just like any of his other streams. There was no special guest or anything or special.
Nah, he got botted. Yeah. That happens. Chat, some of you guys were here when I got botted for 50,000 new followers at once just because I was a gay dog on the internet.
Event. It's just him chilling. So I think that peak viewership is a little skewed because
I was there.
But he averages about 5,000 average viewers per stream. He's got about 600,000 followers on Twitter, 700,000 followers on Instagram, 1 million subs on his main.
Yeah, Gail helped me through that a lot. Do you have a Discord? Excellent Discord. We're watching horror movies every weekend until Halloween.
YouTube channel and 1.3 million followers on Twitch. Now the reason I say that,
actually, let me do my metrics. Chat, tell me if my metrics make sense. I've got 55,000 on Twitch, 8.2 thousand on Blue Sky. What was this? 27.7 thousand on Twitter. TikTok is exponential. It's like 174,000. And then YouTube, I have almost 40,000. Is that about right? It's pretty impressive on Blue Sky. Well, I like posting Blue Sky because it's way better. And I also get to look at, there's a lot of really good furry art on Blue Sky, and I respect that. Furry artists, you're cool. Anyways.
Bruce is legit is because when you tune into the streams, there's always people typing, regardless of how many people.
Real? Hell yeah, that's you up.
That's less than your rage. But it's
25 AK. In fairness, I was on Twitter way longer before I was on Blue Sky. I'm one of those furries. Thank you for your service. Art in general is better on Blue Sky. Thank you for your service.
Time. This man's chat is always moving, and when you look at his engagement on other different platforms, it is pretty consistent, kind of like your rage. He uploads on YouTube, gets a good amount of views, posts a pic on IG, gets a good amount of likes, posts a tweet, and people are engaging with the tweet. He streams, people are in the streams. There's a consistency to his engagement. Bruce.
Yeah. Okay. So by that logic, then I'm good. By that logic, I am good because okay, I see what he's saying now. I see what he's saying. It doesn't really matter how many you have compared to the main thing that you stream on. It is the engagement. Okay, I kind of get what he's saying now. Okay, cool. Got it.
Drop him off is most definitely legit. Now, one more real streamer that I want to show you guys before we get into these fake streamers is XQC. Now,
XQC, dude, XQC's fans are legit. They're insane, but they're legit. They've been around this dude for a long. If you watch XQC for more than a year, you've probably gone insane, which is, it happens. But yeah, his people are legit as well. Love him or hate him, the dude's a huge streamer.
If you're unfamiliar with XQC, he's a streamer who streams on Twitch and Kick, and he's one of the top streamers on both platforms. And his streams usually consist of him either gaming or reacting. And he's got 1.5 million followers on Twitter, 570,000 followers on Instagram, 2.3 million subscribers on YouTube, 12 million followers on Twitch, and 700,000 followers on Kick. And when
I know he's quote unquote reacting. He's not human. Most Canadians aren't. But I saw him at old school CS Lands by the day. I met him once in person, and he's very whelming. I don't know. He seems fine. I don't know anything about the guy. I've never talked to him. I've never watched his content. I don't know anything about the guy. I don't know if he's a piece of shit. I don't know if he's a cool dude. I don't know if he's a lizard. I don't know. All I know is that he seems all right from the 2 seconds I talked to him.
You take a look at his Twitch stats. He's got about a 32,000 viewer average with a peak viewership of 59,000 within the past 30 days. And on Kick, he's got a 28,000 viewer average with a peak viewership of 43,000. So his viewership is pretty similar on both. When you look at his streams, you can tell that people are actively typing in the chat. And when you look at his other platforms, there's a consistency to his engagement. So
Oh yeah, I mean, again, it's the same thing. The Cameron here is showing us kind of what to expect. He doxed Mouse. Okay, well I hate him. That's that easy. If you dox anybody, you're scum. That's that. Hey, and like that, I'm over it. If you dox anybody, you're scum. I don't know how true that is. I'd have to look it up. XQC doxed Iron Mouse. I gotta make sure I'm not getting one guide here. I don't see where he did that. If you've got a article, I would love to read it. I don't want to get one guide. He was always an asshole. I don't know. Again, I don't know anything about the guy. For the sake of the conversation, I don't know anything about the guy, but as long as we can agree he's a real streamer, at least. I think that's the point this guy's trying to make, is XQC is a legit streamer.
I would say he's pretty legit. Now, those are just a few real streamers on Kick who have real viewership. Now, let's look at some fake streamers. Fake streamer number 1.
Who?
Neon. Now,
who? That's what I mean. I don't know who that is. That's what I really mean. Like, who are you? Okay, Neon. Okay, cool.
Now, I don't really need to do an introduction on Neon. Because
why? Should I just Google Neon with a 3 and see what comes up? Neon controversy. Let's type that in. Who is this cool? What happened? Oh, there's a lot. Neon apologist for racist remarks. Oh, I mean, okay. Never mind. Shocker. Hey, shocker. We're on Kick. Remember, we're on Kick, chat.
I'm pretty sure we all know who he is. Now, Neon has 120,000 followers on Twitter, 600,000 followers on Instagram, 800,000 subs on his main
this guy must rule
YouTube channel with 285,000 Kick followers.
Hell
but
yeah.
For some reason, this man has a 67,000 average on
holy shit. 67,000, peak 110,000. There's no way.
On Kick with a peak viewership of 110,000 viewers in the past 30 days.
That can't be possible. The only person that has those kind of numbers is like Kai Cenat and that one Spanish-speaking guy.
Now, to some people, that may seem completely normal.
No!
Neon is somebody that a lot of people talk about, whether it's
why everyone hates Neon.
good or bad.
The most hated dude. If is he a lolcow? Also, I don't believe there are 67K people on Kick watching this guy. He is? Okay, even if he's a lolcow, like, there's no way he's racking up 67K.
His name is always in people's mouths. I mean, when you check TikTok, a lot of Neon clips do go pretty viral.
Sure.
Now, the reason why I think that Neon's viewership is fishy is because it doesn't make sense when you compare it to other big Kick streamers and other big Twitch streamers.
Okay.
Like, let's take Kai Cenat.
That's what I'm saying. Kai Cenat, I believe, is doing 100. Let me see what Kai's doing. His streamathon thing right now. I don't follow him, so he has 113K right now. And from my understanding, I know nothing about Kai either. Again, I don't watch streamers. Funny enough, I don't watch streamers who I don't know. But Kai, from what I've seen, seems genuinely entertaining. So how is this dude up there with Kai?
And Aiden Ross, for example. Aiden Ross goes crazy on Kick. He's the top Kick streamer. And if
Doesn't he own Kick?
If you look at his other social medias, you can tell that he gets some pretty good engagement. His viewers interact with everything he does on numerous platforms. And Kai Cenat, on the other hand, is one of the top Twitch streamers.
He's number 3 under the PGL, whatever that is, and then Jinxie. Got it. Heavily knows Kai. That's pretty sick. Kai Cenat has many celebrities like John Cena and Kevin Hart. Oh, well, that's badass. Well, that's cool as hell. What the hell? Yeah, no shit Kai has that kind of viewership, and the dude's bringing in guest stars.
And when you look at his other socials, you can tell that his viewers...
God damn, that fucking hair though, bro. Holy brother. That bald ass alien head, dude. I love that. That rules. He's also on Bill Nye and these. Wait, what?
Rock with them on all platforms.
Who are these people? If you are not out of the VTuber sphere, if you're like me, who kind of just stays in the VTuber sphere, these are foreign names to you, which I am with you. I also don't know much about anybody.
It's some great engagement. But as you can see on this chart, somehow Neon averages more viewers than both of them.
Who the fuck is Neon? I'm about to go to Kick just to see what this guy's stream is, dude. I know he's probably a Viewbotter at this point because there's no way he's cool. Like, hold on. How do you spell his bitch ass name? Neon. Looks like a nerd. I don't know how to work Kick. I don't care enough. I'm already over it.
And Neon literally only has a fraction of what they have on all of his other socials. That is pretty fishy.
That is weird.
You've probably watched a Kai Cenat stream before. You've also probably watched an Aiden Ross stream before.
No, but I've at least heard of them. Which I think I've heard of Kai and Aiden Ross. I have not heard of Neon. Do you know what I mean?
But I can assure you that you've never watched a Neon stream in your entire life.
You are correct. You are. Hey, you nailed. Hey, you got that. I'm old. I think people like me who are older in the streaming sphere, if you're like a viewer who's an older person, like I'm very proud that my stream is like it attracts the 9 to 5 working adults. Do you know what I mean? If you're a part of my stream, you're part of the 9 to 5 working adults. Like, you really are.
Like, this viewership doesn't make sense because when you really think about it, how is Neon a bigger streamer than Kai Cenat and Aiden Ross on a platform that is smaller than Twitch? Kick.
Yeah, that's botting. That's weird.
This community is just a watered down Twitch community. Everyone who's on Kick was most likely on Twitch before Kick was even a thing. Even though they're two completely different platforms, the communities are pretty similar. Now,
yeah, well, it depends. Okay. Is Anya not working?
Neon almost got himself and his team locked up in Saudi Arabia or UAE for filming people he wasn't supposed to. That's just one story I remember about this guy.
So he's one of those dudes who's a public nuisance streamer. Cool.
Granted, Neon streams do have some pretty eye-catching guests that'll make someone want to watch, like Don Tolliver, Blueface, and many other celebrities. But let's be real here. Who genuinely wants to watch a stream with Neon and Don Tolliver? No.
Who are these people?
Nobody. Don Tolliver's name does not hold that much weight to where it'll make tens of thousands of people want to watch him interact with
SoundCloud rapper?
Neon. I'd rather watch paint dry than watch a stream with Don Tolliver and Neon.
I don't know who. I gotta fucking look up a singular. Do we have any context for what an average Neon stream is like? I'm going to YouTube. I can't believe I'm doing this. Neon stream. Live now. 10-hour Neon live streams.
Oh, we're just gonna.
What we got here? Show me what's up, Neon. What's up? Show me some of your juice. How does this guy talk?
Oh, wait. Yo, Brandy, come on, bro. There's no way it's this hard, bro. You're stressing. You got it?
I'm already over it.
There is no way that Neon is pulling 100,000 live viewers with
there's not.
Only 120,000 followers on
100K live viewers. I mean, that doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any no, there's no shot.
On Twitter, it just doesn't make sense. XQC is one of the top Kick streamers, and he's not pulling anywhere near that. This man is a Viewbotting demon. I'm not saying that Neon has no viewers at all, because if you peep his chat does move, but
yeah, I don't know how many of them are hate watching though. There's definitely some lol cows in there.
There's no way that Neon has more than like 5,000 to 10,000 people watching his streams on a daily basis, and I think 10,000 is pushing it. Like
I don't know. At a certain point, is it not just smarter just to not bot if you're already doing 5 or 6K? That's also weird to me. Like, how much do you need, man? How much money do you need, brother? Like, I never got that. Like, can I hate watch you ironically? You can hate watch me all you want. I don't care. I have a few hate watchers in chat. I don't give a shit. But like, it's gotta be ego. It's gotta be ego.
Was actually the screenshot that was going around on Twitter, and it showed that Neon had 70,000 viewers at the start of his stream. There is no way that Neon is pulling that.
I just told you, there's no way. Even my most popular, there's no way. The start of stream is always 0 to like, you grow, people, you go live. Not everyone's, there's no way 100K or 69K people are sitting there like, where's my Neon stream? I can't wait for him to go live so I can watch it. Like, he doesn't have that kind of pull. There's no way.
Funny is that I actually caught a Neon stream for this video, and I caught this man in the act. Bro, how did this man go from 10,000 viewers to 20 minutes later having 70,000 viewers?
Okay. No, then nah. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. What are we doing? 70. What are we doing? What are we doing? I'm just here for the ghost hunts. Respect. I respect the honesty.
I don't care if you say,
I
oh,
respect
the
it.
Noti went out, all that stuff. He might have posted an IG story and people might have joined up. There is no way that
No,
Neon
I know
is
about
jumping
women.
from 10,000 viewers to 70,000
Hi,
live
Ferret.
concurrent
No.
viewers within the course of 20 minutes.
There's no way. Even at my best, even when I'm doing my damn best, even when my stream is popping off, in 20 minutes, I'll go up 10 viewers. Like, I gather that, like, that's not how that works, dude. There's no way it goes up that much.
No special
Thank you,
guest or
Stalker, thank
anything.
you.
Just him swimming in water. Fake streamer number 2, Konvy.
I don't know who this is.
Now, if you don't know who Konvy is,
I don't.
he's basically one of Aiden Ross's henchmen who used to stream on Twitch, but now streams on Kick. And his streams usually consist of him either gaming, reacting to videos, or going outside and streaming IRL. And you know,
Hey,
on his Twitter,
me
he's
for
got
real, me for real.
90,000 followers.
Me for real,
His
hi,
Instagram
Square.
has 136,000 followers.
Uh-huh.
He has 40k subs on both of his YouTube channels,
Six.
157,000 followers on Twitch, and
Sure.
110,000 followers on Kick. And when
Okay.
you look at his Kick stats, he's got a 16,000 viewer average with a peak viewership of 52,000 within the past 30 days. And when you tune into his streams,
Wait.
he actually has a pretty active
Nah,
chat.
chat's moving. Okay.
There are always people typing. Now, why exactly do I think the man Konvy is viewbotting? Well, that
Did he, like... I don't know, man. If I'm going off of your rules... I mean... It's a little suspicious number-wise, but the chatting is good. Maybe he just... I don't know, man. He admits it. Like, he's like, oh, I viewbot, by the way. Everyone's doing it.
that's because this man has actually exposed himself for viewbotting on Kick live on his own stream. There's
How?
actually a clip going around a little bit ago of
Huh?
the man going through his emails on stream, and you can see a purchase of one.
How stupid you gotta be. Why are you going through emails on stream? First off, let's talk about the obvious. I am a prophet. You're welcome. The winning lottery numbers are 16, 5, 3, 7, and 8. Second, why are you even responding to emails on stream? Third, nobody wants to see, oh yeah, sorry, you're right. Nobody wants to see you go through emails on stream. How long are these dudes stream? Like, I never understood people who stream. I'm always gonna do 4 to 5 hours of stream and be entertaining, then stream for like 16 hours and go through fucking emails on stream. Who's watching that, man?
1,000 Kick viewers from somebody named Eli Barrett for
Dumb.
$69. You
Dumb.
know what though? I gotta give this man his props because he fessed up when he was caught.
Oh shit, I got exposed, Snaggy.
By who?
I Viewbot. Got exposed.
Bro, you
I mean, I'll be real. If you're on Kick saying I Viewbot, it's like saying I'm in the ocean and water is wet. Yeah, no shit, man. All right. Yeah. Like that is... Okay. Sick, dude. Neat.
just made like snot come up my nose, bro. Like, bro, you.
If on the
can't be
lottery,
doing
your number,
shit
I'll
like
give you
that.
half. I got you, dog.
How they find out?
My email.
I mean, it is corny at the end of
Sure,
the day,
it
but
is.
at least he fessed up to it. Let's be real. All that
Yeah, at least he didn't do like, no, that was a joke. Even
being said, though, I think that Konvy's situation is pretty similar to Neon's, where I definitely think that the man has viewership. I mean, he literally used to stream on Twitch, and when he was streaming on Twitch, he was getting like 1,000 to 3,000 viewers per stream.
That's so
But at the
good.
same time, I do think that his numbers are skewed because
Dude, I don't know why people can't fucking just be happy. I don't know why it's this goddamn grind set mindset culture where people just can't be happy with 1,000 viewers. Like, that is a shit ton of people, man. It's greed. Oh, of course it's greed. Of course it's greed, man. Of course, dude, it is. It's always, I swear to God, these kids are like, these fucking people. Why do you need a bot kick if there's no ads? Do you want a bot kick so you can just get the more viewers? There's no ads because it's already funded by stake.com. So you just bot so you get more, you just get more viewers. That way you can like be seen and then might get some real humans coming to your stream. That's it. That's literally it. Or I guess in this guy's case, ego.
Like y'all just saw, he literally exposed himself live on stream, even though it was only 1,000.
So people can see you got a lot of viewers and more viewers can pop up. Exactly.
I can guarantee you that the man's probably botted way more than that. He only got caught with 1,000, but he's probably botted up to 5,000 viewers, for all we know. I mean, the man literally bots likes on his Instagram picture.
Why? Am I just old, man? Am I out of touch? Who? What? At what point, man? Just, I think that if you build a foundation of your whole life being fake, what part of you is real? Do you know? You know what I mean? Like, if everything is botted, who's real in your life, man? If all your friends care about is money, and all you care about is money, and your personality is money, and it's all botted, do you have anybody? Like, I don't. Would your rich friends pick up from the airport? If you were broke tomorrow, would they let you on your couch? How much of your life is real? That's where I'm at, man.
He's got a picture with 400,000 likes, but for some reason, it only has 1,500 comments. And he also has other pictures that have hundreds of thousands of likes, yet he only has 136,000 followers.
Why? It's Instagram. What is the ego?
Since when have we ever heard of somebody getting the same amount of
likes
as their follower count on Instagram on numerous pictures? So I don't think we'd be too far off to assume that the man also bots more than 1,000 viewers on Kick. Another streamer with fake viewership on Kick is a streamer we all know and love, the big-headed bandit Jack Doherty.
Oh, duh. Well, again, grass is green, water is wet. What are we doing? Bunch of YouTubers are alpha male grifters. Only they compete and grift each other, but also can be perceived as successful for the grift to work. Oh, like I'm only an alpha. I am not an alpha male gamer. At best, I'm a beta male gamer.
If you're either unfamiliar with Jack Doherty, this man basically just goes around acting like a public nuisance, and he never gets checked for it because he always has a security guard hovering over his shoulder. So he basically just does whatever he wants and talks however he wants because nobody checks him for it, and it's honestly annoying. He also has different celebrities on stream.
My favorite thing that I've seen about this kid, and he's a kid by the way. This kid's like a 21-year-old millionaire. Is I saw it on a TikTok randomly, and the dude broke down because he was like, I don't know if my friends actually like me. I'm worried that I stopped growing as a person. A whole bunch of like very obvious shit that like comes with like just being a real scumbag. He's like, I don't even know who I am. And I'm like, yeah, man, because you're a piece of shit, dude. Like,
stream and stuff like Antonio Brown.
Who watches this? This is modern reality TV. The people who asked who's watching this 10 years ago to reality TV are now watching Jack Doherty for the exact same reason. So
none of these celebrities truly respect the man. But all that being said, Jack Doherty
averages 7.7
average viewers on Kick with a peak viewership of 20,000 within the past 30 days.
7K, 8K followers.
He's got 92,000 followers on Twitter, 900,000 followers on Instagram.
How?
14 million subscribers on YouTube.
What?
And 140,000 followers on Kick. And you know, I'm not gonna lie, it looks normal from the outside looking in, you know?
Right.
I mean, he has 14 million subscribers on.
That's the other thing, man. It's gotta be kids. Kids are the only ones watching this shit for sure. That's the little shit crush more than people making up. Yeah, I believe that. I'll stick to cringe VTubers. Yeah, I think I'll stick to cringe VTubers as well, dude. That's just, I don't know, man. It's like when it's like Mr. Beast got really mad at there was a whole fiasco about Mr. Beast getting mad at a popular comedian because the comedian scored higher on like some list. I don't fucking know the details, but it's like, yeah, Mr. Beast, you're not influential, dude. Your audience is children. You make the Hunger Games for kids. You're not influential. You're just a baron. You're like a robber baron, dude. Like, what are we like? Say like Jack Doherty. You're not. You just make content that's easily digestible for children.
YouTube. There's got to be 7,000 people in his stream.
Yeah, you're like a landlord almost. Yeah.
Wrong. Because when you actually sit there and watch one of this man's streams,
which I don't. Am I watching this man eat? Is that the stream? I mean, I guess it could be interesting if it was like a cool restaurant.
You notice how slow the chat moves for him to be having 7,000 people.
No, chat, look at this. That bitch ain't moving.
Chat all at once. Bruce Drop 'Em Off had like 5,000 viewers, and his chat was moving with quickness. But for some reason, Jack Doherty has 2,000 more people in the chat, and his chat is moving.
I don't know. I would do a mukbang if you guys wanted to watch one. I never thought about it. You know what I mean? Hi, Crystal. How are you? Hi. Hi, Macy. Sure, Macy. Hi, Macy. Hi. How are you? Yes, I've had this bottle for a bit.
Slower than molasses? That is pretty fishy. Like,
Yeah,
if you
that's
were
weird.
to watch a Twitch stream of someone with about 7,000 viewers, their chat is going to be moving quickly. Even if someone has less than 7,000, let's say like 4,000,
Thank you for follow. Hi,
3,000,
Library.
their chat.
Dude, my chat's moving faster than Jack Doherty's chat was. And I have 1/10 of his viewership. His fame pass, his Storm 11, 2025
is still going to be pretty hard.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
read,
This chat's
going
moving
to be
faster.
moving with quickness. But somehow, with 7,000 viewers, there's only a
Thanks for the
handful of
follow.
people typing. That is pretty fishy. Now,
Yes.
another streamer with fake viewership on Kick is the streamer Heel Mike. Now,
Who are these people, man?
Thanks for the follow.
I don't know anybody that streams, apparently. Reminds me of the surge and applied rich influencers by the days. Every rich influencer is fake. All that shit's rented. Every influencer who has like a Lambo and a mansion, it's all rented. There are companies who rent out this shit to people specifically for Instagram shit. I'm not even kidding. That's a whole industry.
if you're unfamiliar with Heel Mike, his content pretty much just revolves around him going to parties, him hanging out with girls, and him sometimes getting into fights on stream. And that's pretty much it. He
Okay. That's some sick content, gang.
also used to be a Twitch streamer, but now he's a Kick streamer. And when you look at his Twitch, he has 7.4
Who
million
is
followers.
this?
And I'm not gonna lie, these are most likely botted. And his average viewers on Kick are about 10.9K with a peak of 35K
God
in the last
damn!
30 days. And when you look at his subs on YouTube, he's got 135,000 subscribers, 60,000 followers on Twitter, and 78,000 followers on Instagram. Yet when you tune into one of his streams, his chat moves way too slow for him to be averaging 10,000 viewers with a
10,000 viewers. And again, my chat's faster than his.
I am still waiting for Papa to get into a fist fight with a ghost on stream.
One day, play my cards right. I will try for you guys.
peak of 35,000. Like, how do you have 10,000 viewers,
No.
but your chat is moving
No.
slower than a Call of Duty
No.
kill feed on Search and Destroy? It just doesn't make sense at all.
Good
The man's
analogy, I like
chat is
that.
moving at 6 messages per minute. There's
Nah,
people out there
botted.
with 2,000 and 3,000 viewers.
Dude, I'm rocking like 300 viewers and I'm doing better than him. Are we kidding me? What? What are we doing?
who
Did he
have
fight the
way
ghost?
more
One day I
active
will.
chats
One day I
than
will.
This man right here, but he somehow has 7,000 viewers with a peak of 35,000 in the past
Thank you
30
for going to
days,
the Corgi.
but there's
Thank
only
you,
like
thank
5 to 6
you.
people typing. That is pretty fishy. And what makes it even
You meet it? I'll fight a person. Sure, I've done it before.
fishier is that this man even streamed on Twitch in 2024, and for some reason he only had 600 viewers watching. Now the man hasn't streamed on Twitch in a whole year, so it does kind of make sense.
He gained 5,000 viewers in a year on Kick. Do you know what it took me to get to where I am now, chat? October is my 4-year Twitch anniversary. And I'm not even near 1,000. But okay, sure, my bad.
Sense to why there wasn't that many people
I guess
in
I'm
the
just-
stream, but at the
that's
same
my bad.
time, I can assure you that if any streamer on Kick
4
goes
years
back
coming
to their
up.
Twitch channel, even if it's been inactive for the past year, they could still at least pull a fraction of what they were
I
pulling
agree.
on
You
Kick.
take many years, but to grow a good ass community. I am very proud of my community and how we've grown. I am a very, very happy guy that we have started from we started from the bottom, quite literally from nowhere, and we've just been slowly and consistently building a very strong, goofy bunch of mutts, and I'm very, very proud of that fact. And yeah, I'm not averaging 17,858 viewers, but also, you know, my chat's real, so there's that. Season Papa, that's me. That's me.
It just doesn't make sense
That's
to how
me.
this man
And
averages
we played games with him.
15,000
Yes,
viewers
yes.
on Kick, but for some reason, when he goes back to Twitch, a website
Nope.
with not that many Viewbotters, he's only
Put on
averaging
Mozo's stream, but didn't
600. That is
exist.
pretty
All
fishy. What's
right.
funny is that there was actually a point back in December where Kick actually fixed their Viewbotting issue, and
Really?
this man had his ego checked live on stream because he went from 16,000 viewers to only 2,000.
That's what. Okay, you know, it's ego. That's what boggles my mind. By the way, it boggles my mind because 1,000 to 2,000 is still a shit ton of viewers. I don't understand the ego of these dudes. That is still, if I averaged 1,000 viewers for the rest of my career, I would be elated. That is good money. It's consistent money. It's good goddamn community. It's great viewership. It's great opportunities. How greedy? Hi, Spout. How are you? Sometimes, how are you? I don't. How greedy do you gotta be, man? Oh yeah, you're right. Clout rots the brain. You're right.
I don't know how the fuck we just went from 17K to 2.7. But I'm gonna tell you one thing. If I could afford that, I would have bought it a lot earlier.
Yeah, man. I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure, brother. Yeah. If I had 10 viewers, I'd be happy. People forgot how many people attending. It's a lot. 10 people is a lot. 20 is a lot. 100 is a shit ton. 1,000 is a stadium, bro.
I'm gonna be real. I don't know how that shit works, but I would have bought it ages ago.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, man. Yeah, I believe you.
Go. Now, don't get me wrong. 2,000 viewers is still a phenomenal amount.
Agreed.
That is a lot. That's
Agreed.
still the top 1% of streamers.
Yes.
But there is a huge difference from somebody who has 16,000 viewers and somebody who has 2,000 viewers. And I can tell you right now, when you look at the man's chat, that is not a 16,000 viewer chat.
That's barely a me. My chat's better. You want to be important, famous, and egos. They will do everything but honestly work more. If anything, this inspires me and reminds me how hard I've worked. Like, if anything, this inspires me, like, so very much, man. This shit is, like, the antithesis to what I stand for. And seeing these fools get humbled in real time is awesome. You guys done a load of chats about the graph required to build up an audience.
Thanks for the follow.
I can, lyrics to the follow, how you doing? I could go into great detail about what it takes to grow an audience. Because I think I'm very passionate about content creation, obviously. So I could absolutely just dive into it. You can visualize people in the room and how people, 30 people's little classroom. Exactly. We love you. I'm gonna get you to throw you. Yeah, 500 plus people going to my house would be nuts. It'd be nuts. I'm new to this community, but I love your energy, your friends' joy. Thank you. Problem with fake is that eventually a facade becomes exhausting. I don't know how you just lie to yourself every day like that. Well. Do you think it'd be on Amelie meet Hiroshi? I do not know Amelie personally. I do not think that she would invite me if she does not know me personally, so I do not think so. Though I would love to be on Amelie's show one day.
That is not even a 7,000 viewer chat. And when you look at the man's older Twitch stats, you can see that the man's viewers were around 1,000, 2,000, and 3,000. So it makes sense to why his viewership went down all the way to 2,000 when Kick fixed the viewbotting issue. The man definitely has viewers, but
honestly, this is just like an artist. They want all the prestige, but none of the work.
It's literally that. It's this weird need to be famous. It's this weird desire to be rich and famous and respected among your peers, but you don't want to do anything that is required to do that.
Thanks
Tom,
for the follow.
You just want that to happen. That's all it is. You want, it's ego. You want to be the best thing since sliced bread, but you don't even know how bread is made. Do you know what I mean? Like, you couldn't make bread if you tried, but you want to be bread. It makes no fucking sense. You want to feel important, right? And okay. This is gonna get maybe rustle some feathers. I've always been under the impression that why you get into streaming will dictate how your career goes. If you are just trying to make the bread and just trying to flex on your friends and just being popular, you're gonna have a miserable time. And it's such a weird, man, it's just, if you have no spark in your heart to create content or to have discussions with your chat or have meaningful experiences, like, and you just want to harass people in public until your bots get you famous, like, it's just not worth it, man. God, I don't understand. More success stories are for community off the bag. Exactly. I mean, fuck, man. Pardon my French. Look at Iron Mouse, motherfucker. Pardon my French again. She has a subathon, and then she shotguns half of it to goddamn, like, research for diseases. And then there's people who are like that's someone who cares about the community and the greater good. Be yourself to the content you want. Naturally, people will roll in. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, There is a good example of why I think everybody can stream in this chat. Every single person can stream here. There's a streamer I watch whose name is, I'm having a problem. I'm bad with names right now.
Thanks
Lumen
for the sub.
They are a furry. Love them to death. And their design's really good. I don't know their name off the top of my head. And I'll watch them. They build Gunpla. They build miniatures. That's it. They talk to chat and build miniatures. They can do 50, 60, 70 viewers. Just do what they want. They have a pretty model and they just build Gunpla. That's it. So, with the Gunpla, maybe I can double check for you real quick. I'm bad with names right now. Let me look for you real quick. Yeah, it is. Wow, good eye. Yeah, it's shakes Hollow's hand, a fellow enjoyer of Warhammer. Yeah. It's by the Gunpla Fox. They're just a delightful treat. They do very good viewership wise, and they just build Gunpla. Like, I'm a firm believer that if you wanted to stream, you could stream. I like the Puzzle Grandma. Puzzle Grandma, man. Like, whatever, dead ass. Literally go to stream and just have a community, make friends. It's not all about the dough. That's what I am blessed to stream. If I ignored chat, which I try to do all the time, but you guys are too loud. If I ignored chat, if I ignored the money, which again, I make a little bit above minimum. I don't do amazing, but I do enough to live. That's honestly all I need. If I ignore chat, ignore the experiences, and I ignore the money, I'm just blessed to have met amazing friends that I adore forever. I'm gonna be big dogs with the frog forever. You know what I mean? You mean too cute? No. Chat, you're stinky.
A lot of those viewers are inflated, if I'm being real with you. At the end of the day,
no!
I think these Viewbottings are more bad than good. Because there's no real positives to Viewbotting. All it does is ruin the game for the legitimate streamers out there. But that's just my 2 cents. Tell me your guys' thoughts in the comment section below. All that being said, this is going to wrap up the video. If you guys made it this far, I appreciate you. If you guys enjoyed this video, then I highly recommend you guys.
Thank you, Cameron. You guys have already heard my entire stance of the bot situation. The entire stream, right? You know what we're talking about. You know my stance out. You know why it's stupid and a waste of money and a waste of time. You guys know that it won't build your community. You guys know that it won't help you in the long run. Here's something that I implore people to do. If you're on Twitch, which I'm here now, go to this let me move the little thing here. Let me go over here. Click on this. Click on that. And now you are going to be shown people who are not specifically top dogs. You're going to be shown people who are smaller viewer counts, who may have been hidden away from the algorithm. Thank you for the follow. People just say, hold on, let me try to screw that. People just say a sugar equivalent of hacking. It provides zero value to the hacker feel better. It really does. I agree. And then you can just find new creators that you might not. Chibi's recommended for me. Am I not following the Chibi? I thought I was. What is Chibi gonna say?
To be fair, Polly, he had an issue with his butt gland, which for those who don't know, if you've never had a dog, thank goodness, okay? Not every dog has it. Like, my old dogs didn't have it, but they will have, booties are supposed to stink. If your booty stinks, you're self-reporting, you don't wipe, ultimate. It's disgusting. He would have this thing where, like, his booty, they have, like, this gland in their butt that secretes liquid that smells so bad. And, basically, there's nothing you can really do about it. You can massage it, go to a doctor and have it massaged.
Okay, I yearn for death.